today for St. Patrick's Day, I'm making a nice rustic recipe that celebrates the humble potato but elevates it to a new level with a black truffle. Here we're using the tube brumale. The recipe for this is 1 kilo of potatoes. I'm using here some tube brumale, you can use any black truffle, and half a kilo of onions. I'm thinly slicing half a kilo, say a pound of onions. I've got a frying pan here with a knob of butter and some olive oil. So once the butter's melted, I'm putting the onions in. You can hear them sizzle now, but these are going to go in low and slow. We want them to caramelise. So we've got this on low heat. 45 minutes until they've gone brown. You'll occasionally need to mix them up, but you don't have to stand over them. I haven't peeled my potatoes, but you can if you want to. I just think it keeps it a little bit more rustic. And I'm going to chop these finely. Now, you can use a mandolin, but I'm pretty scared to do that. You can see how thin that is cut. Okay, so I'm going to chop all of my potatoes. Okay, so my spuds are ready. There's a kilo of thin slices. I'm going to give these a bit of a wash and then I'll show you what we do when the onions are ready. So we're 40 minutes in and you can see that they're starting to caramelise. Here I have some beef stock and I've seasoned this well and I'm going to add a little bit more thyme into that. These are the onions. See how nicely caramelised they are. And I'm going to put this into my baking dish. I'm just going to layer the potatoes on top of the onions. I have now like 2 layers of potatoes and I'm going to put some of my stock on top. I think I might also put a bit of salt, I don't know. And the other thing I have is some nice Irish butter. This is about 3 ounces. And I'm going to put a bit of butter on the top over here. Okay, and then I'm going to repeat the process with another couple of layers of potato. What you want to do is check that there's enough stock, that the potatoes will be submerged with a weight on the top. Put a bit more butter on. Sheet of baking paper, which you fold in half, fold in quarters, fold again, do it one more time, doing this, and just a little hole in the middle. Oh, that's huge, in mind. We want to check that stock will cover this, and I'm going to put a weight on the top, and I'm going to put this in the oven. 150 for 45 minutes. I'm taking off my weights and my cartouche. I'm just going to check that the potatoes are soft, which they are, all the way through. And I'm going to put this back in the oven for another 10, maybe 15 minutes until the potatoes have all crisped up. And here we have our finished potatoes Boulangère. If you want, you can add some cheese to this dish, some Gruyere or maybe some provolone. Shave some on the top of this while it's still warm. These are small truffles at the end of the season. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's really good.